In a world that is just constantly buzzing and beeping with notifications, trying to find a single moment of real peace can feel, well, pretty much impossible. Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful solution, the social media detox. And look, this isn't about quitting tech forever. It's about taking back your calm, reclaiming your focus, so let's get into it.
So, does this feel a little familiar? Come on, you know the feeling. You pick up your phone to check just one thing, and then poof, an hour has just disappeared down the rabbit hole of endless scrolling. It's that weird, tired but wired feeling, right? Where you're mentally exhausted, but you just can't seem to look away. Trust me, if you've been there, you are so not alone.
So, what is actually going on here? That feeling of being totally hooked, it has a name. And if we're going to solve the problem, we've got to understand it first. So let's break down what we really mean when we say digital addiction. Okay, this slide makes such a crucial point. We're not just talking about some bad habit like biting your nails. Social media platforms are literally designed to give our brains these little hits of dopamine, that's the feel-good chemical, every time we get a like or a notification. And over time, that creates a behavioral pattern that actually starts to rewire our brains, messing with our focus and even our mood.
Here's a really clear definition. Let's look at the key words here. Compulsive need. That's that feeling that you have to check your phone, even when you don't really want to. And significant impairment. That's just a formal way of saying it's actively getting in the way of your work, your hobbies, and, your actual connections with the people right there in front of you.
All right, let's get real for a second. As I go through these, just see if any of them ring a bell. You know that little jolt of anxiety when you can't get a signal? Or, and this is a big one, that phantom buzz you feel in your pocket, even when your phone is just sitting on the table? Maybe it's that mindless scrolling with literally no purpose. Or that sinking feeling when you start comparing your life to someone else's picture-perfect feed? These are all signals that your digital life might be a little out of balance.
Okay, so we've laid out the problem. But here's the good news. There is a seriously powerful and positive solution. And it's not about punishment, it's all about empowerment. It's time to talk about the power of a detox. This is the perfect way to think about it. A detox isn't about quitting forever. No way. It's a short-term, intentional break. It's basically like hitting a giant reset button on your digital habits, giving yourself a chance to reclaim two of the most valuable things you have, your time and your attention.
And this just illustrates the transformation so perfectly. You're trading all that constant digital noise for some actual mental peace. You're swapping distraction for being genuinely present in your own life. And my personal favorite, you get to move from FOMO, the fear of missing out, to JOMO, the absolute joy of missing out on all that digital chaos because you're way too busy enjoying your real life.
So this all sounds pretty great in theory, right? But how do you actually do it? Well, that's exactly what this next section is all about. We're going to give you a simple, straightforward action plan that anybody can follow.
Okay, here it is, your simple 4-step guide. Step 1, pick a timeline. And please start small, a weekend even, just 24 hours, you decide. Step 2, and this one's huge, remove the temptation. Just delete the apps from your phone. Seriously, don't worry, your account will still be there when you get back. Step 3, go analog. Rediscover something you love to do offline. Read a book, take a walk, actually call a friend on the phone. Fill that time. And finally, step 4, reintegrate, but with intention. After the break, really think about what you actually missed and what you didn't. Then you can reintroduce apps on your own terms. So, you've done the detox, you've started to use social media more mindfully. What's the outcome? What's the big prize at the end of all this? It's all about finally finding that peace we've been talking about.
This quote really just gets right to the heart of it. It's not that life online is inherently bad, but the deepest, richest, most meaningful experiences, the things that truly make us happy and productive, they almost always happen when we are fully present in the real world, not just watching it through a screen. So, what do you actually get out of this? Just imagine having better focus at work, deeper, more present conversations with your friends, having more time for that hobby you keep putting off, feeling less of that background anxiety and that constant comparison game. It all adds up to a greater sense of mental peace. These are the real, tangible rewards that are waiting for you. And let's finish on this absolutely essential takeaway. This whole process, it's not about making technology the enemy. It's about flipping the power dynamic. The goal is to go from being a passive consumer who's controlled by algorithms to being an active, intentional user who decides how, when, and why they want to engage. It's all about using these tools on your terms. So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question to really think about. A detox is an amazing tool for finding peace, but the real journey, that starts after it's over. How are you going to set boundaries? How are you going to stay intentional? What will you do to protect that peace you work so hard to get back? The answer to that, that's where your truly peaceful life begins.